Now we would like to move on to the next presentation. Mr. Tetsuya SAITO. He's the manager of the International Environment Department of Consulting Operations Headquarters of Nippon Koei Company Limited. He will give us a presentation on project development in Chile. Mr. Saito, you have the floor.
Yes, thank you very much, Ms. Kikuchi. So I'd like to present my presentation, just a moment. Yeah, titled Project Development in Chile. So I'm a consultant belongs to a company called Nippon Koei. We are the Japanese largest international engineering consultants, and we have been working in many sectors all over the world. And especially with regard to JCM, we believe that we are one of the, the most supportive consultant for this scheme. We have developed the very first JCM project in the world, which was in Indonesia. And we also supported many new technologies to be brought into the JCM scheme, including geothermal, organic ranking cycle, microgrids, and chemical plant, this kind of thing. And also we have experience in supporting the largest means the maximum subsidy projects. And also we are currently trying to develop projects related to hydrogen, CCUS, biomass, these kind of things. And also we started, I will briefly explain later, but we also supported to develop first city-to-city project supported by Ministry of the Environment Japan in LATAM region. And we have principally worked in most of the JCM partner countries, and we have the experience in developing projects in many countries, and we are supporting like the project study, project formulation, and methodology development, and also MRB supporting. So we do support every steps of the JCM project development. Then, for example, what we supported to develop in Chile. Actually, we also closely worked with the initial projects of the farmland. Like Mr. Javier Campos explained, I really actually liked the idea of the solar farm. And I believe that kind of the combination technology between the not only the solar power, but also with the agricultural practice will contribute very much to the Chilean future. And then it also contribute to the adaptation to the climate change. Then we also supported another project, only one project, which is not solar PV in Chile, which is a 3.4 megawatt rice husk power. These we developed together with the Chilean side project participant called Agroria. And then we supported to find a Japanese partner for them called Asian Gateway Corporation to develop this project as a JCM project. And this contributes, of course, to the renewable energy. And also this will contribute to the waste management because previously rice husk was not really utilized and it was just waste. Then now it will soon become an energy source. And also this plant utilizes the organic ranking cycle technology, which needs significantly lower water consumption. So in the area like in Maule, which is facing the precipitation decrease, this kind of new technology, which might be a bit more expensive, can be subsidized for the better solution. Then this is the example in another country in Latam, Mexico, and we supported one of the tequila giant called company Salsa, then to introduce the one-through boiler, which is more high in efficiency. And then they also changed the fuel from oil to natural gas. Then next point, I would like to briefly touch how we should develop project in Chile. Then first point is the important industry. So of course, the mining industry is a very important part of the Chilean economy. And these mining giants are also the very good promoter of the green development. So like green copper, lithium production, and this technology, we would like to contribute to decarbonize this big industry. And then, of course, the food and beverage and agricultural sectors are also important. Then we understand the cold chain, wastewater treatment, and utilization of biogas, and also the some part of the glass production can be the target of the energy efficient and also renewable energy projects. Then second point, of course, the energy related policies are also very important. I just added the climate change framework law after I listened to the opening remarks of the Miss Jenny. And then, of course, these renewable energy targets, coal phasing out, hydrogen strategies, and I believe that you are one of the leader for decarbonization in Latam and even in the world. So we would like to, through this JCM instrument, we want to try to contribute to speed up your interest. And here, especially I just highlighted one important thing, the trend is a race to zero. So that is, as many of you may know already, this is the initiative started by the United Nations, and it was really a big momentum. It had a big momentum in the previous COP. And then we are working under the scheme called the City-to-City Cooperation. We are working closely with the Renca municipality in Santiago through the partnership between Renca municipality and Toyama City in Japan. So the Toyama City is very famous for the promoting SDGs and also the low carbon, zero carbon development. And then through the communication between these two local governments, we are trying to promote the zero carbon development as well as the achievement of SDGs. So we are trying to formulate projects from the viewpoint of environment value, social value, and economic value in accordance with the SDGs concept. And we just submitted together with the local government and also the company in Renca municipality. We just submitted 2 projects idea as a JCM model projects to Global Environmental Center for the to be selected. Of course, it will be assessed soon, and then if it is successful, we will support to implement the solar PV installation projects for Renca municipality itself, as well as the one company in Renca municipality region. Then we also work with the Renca municipality to reach to achieve the SDGs targets with our digital or transforming concept. So Nippon Koei, our company itself has developed one visualization tool to assess the SDGs approach by the local government. This system is called Tsumugi, and this will help visualizing the understanding and the approach of the approach towards SDGs by the local governments. So through this kind of practice, we are also supporting Renka municipality for the better understanding of the SDGs. Then other than that, regarding environmental concerns, we understand lay rep is also very important policy, and also refrigerant has to be also well treated, and air pollution is one of the issues. And then here I put the burning of the agricultural waste is sometimes problem, and the JCM project just I mentioned about rice husk energy generation will contribute to the improvement of this. Then finally, these are the some tips for making feasible JCM projects. So firstly, as many others, many other gentlemen already explained, I think the firstly, greenhouse gas emission reduction from energy source have to be there to develop JCM project. And then next point is how to calculate the maximum subsidy amount. And then these are the very simple formula, smallest among the GHG reduction multiplied by $27 at this moment, or this is actually 4,000 yen. And then, as you may know, that currently Japanese yen is quite weak, so the not really favorable in terms of the US dollar, but it is like this at this moment. Then, or the 50%, or the if it is many more projects already, then minimum 30% of the cost of the core technology to reduce CO2 emission. Then, or the $13.7 million per project will apply. So the smallest among these figures can be the maximum subsidy amount for the one project. And then to calculate the emission reduction, there is a rule for setting the emission factor. So the these emission factor will be utilized for each technology for the energy saving and renewable energy. And then, of course, for the in accordance with the grid, central national grid, Eisen grid, and Magallanes grid, you have the different emission factor. Then again, another important point is partnering with Japanese companies, very important. Then again, the scheduling is also very important. This year's proposal window will be closing very soon by the end of November. So the maybe practically the next chance would be the next financial year of Japan. So starting from April, and usually up to October or November. Then after it is selected, the actual project implementation, including the contract or purchase order or whatever official transaction, can be only started after the official selection, official contract between the Japanese company, Japanese representative participant, and the Japanese side. Japanese government. Then earliest September, October 2023 would be that timing. Then this project is have to be completed within the 3 financial years in Japan. So to develop this kind of JCM projects, so Nippon Koei can do many supports. So if you have any interest, just please communicate with us because we have already contract with the Ministry of the Environment to support this JCM project development. So these initial supports will be mostly free of charge for your side. And then sometimes in the end, if you have further requests, of course, sometimes we have to negotiate, but basically speaking, this will be covered by this support will be covered by the Ministry of the Environment Japan. Then this is the information we require when we discuss with you if your project sounds to be feasible or not. So the basic project information, type of the greenhouse gas reduction, calculation of CO2 reduction, then up to the process project steps, which permissions you already acquire or that kind of thing. And if you have already a potential Japanese partner or any relationship, and also the schedule. So these are the basic information we need to start the consultation. So, and also there will be other scheme which can go together with this JCM model projects. For example, like the city-to-city collaboration, just I mentioned, and co-innovation and hydrogen. This scheme will be continued next year, and detail is not really published yet, but we are expecting the similar scheme will be continued. And then other financial organizations from the Japanese side are also available, like JOIN, METI, NEDO, and JBIC. So if you need any financial sources, please also consult with us. Then this is the photo from the Toyama City, which I believe that this has a strong similarity with Santiago view. Okay, so and I myself will visit Chile during next month. The date is to be fixed later, but I'm really I will, I think, be there in November, and sometimes also next year during January, March. So if you are interested, please feel free to send email to me and also to our business partner, Sherpas Group, Mr. Gonzalo Diaz, for setting the meeting. And also I will be very happy to see you directly in Chile. Thank you very much.